Alright. The next quest is called Gosetsu and Tsuyu, given to us by Alphino in the East Aldenar Trading Company headquarters here in Kugane, at least. Cutscene. Ah, mercy, impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garlean's part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yangxia. 'Twould seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma, assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Asahi. Agreed. Let us make straightaways for the Enclave, then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I never noticed how much skin Alice is showing beneath, like, the skirt region. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Okay. Bye. Teleport. Don't I have a fucking teleport? Hold on. I have a gosh dang teleport, because... Yeah. Thank you. Why the fuck doesn't it just take me here automatically? It's stupid. At the Kienken. 497. Let's go. Oh, there's a plus quest here. What do you got? You look like a merchant. Precious Reclamation will give us crit food, skill speed food, spell speed food, or money. I'll have to look that up. Kienkin Guardsman. And Hakuro's outside. What's up, Hakuro? We have spared no effort to increase the guard at every settlement here in Yangxia. The Red Kojin will trouble us no more. On that you have my word. I didn't have to talk to him, but it's always nice. I mean, sometimes they have fun things to say. Alright, inside of the main room. Ah, I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear. Despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Oh, fuck. Good God, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease, but he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Yotsuyu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once. Mercy, I'd say, shall we? Yatta. I mean, that's I did it. I want to say let's do it. I don't know any more Japanese than that though. We approach the doors.
Open wide now.
Yotsuyu's feeding him. Gosetsu is shocked.
Please, Tsuyu. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Tries to put on a brave and...
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Tsuyu leaves.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
She was carrying a tray with a bowl and spoon, so maybe she'll be back soon.
Confined to...
Disposing.
A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Samurai. So, okay, no, I already have... I'm okay with Dragoon. Dragoon I do not mind. It's like a very long 2 sets of rotations. And has got interesting... What's it hit? Like level 60 something and 70? Red Mage just... Yeah. But, so I probably need another caster or ranged in general. So I would probably... Reaper wouldn't fit that bill. I've already got a dancer that I think has become my main DPS for that character, who was a ninja main as far as DPS goes. I don't have a bard, but I do not hear fun things at all about bard. It's about like keeping dots up and buff and... I'll have to figure it. I'll figure it out. I think it should be ranged in general, but I was thinking samurai, but I'm like, oh no, I already have dragoon, so I'm fine on the melee front. Tsuyu comes back.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you this is not...
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Tsuyu is nonplussed. Alphino cracks up. Tsuyu is bathing a sitting up.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
They're kind of like they're not like they seem like bullet holes. More than I don't see any slashes. I just see circular or ovular holes.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
And I only saw 3. Oh shit. Tsuyu just got a flashback. She sees herself holding a dagger and lunging at someone for a second.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But he's naked from the waist up, sitting up.
But leave me be, woman! I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
More people laugh this time. Cutscene goes black again. We're back with Hien. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events! I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him? You couldn't wake it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Oh, he has a respected decrepitude. He has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health remains, the fact remains. He will never again be the warrior he once was. That's another spam call. Jesus. He has given his life for liege and land, and we will ask no more. And what of his nurse? If Tsuyu is feigning that, well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. Oh, this is Yugiri. This is no pretense. Yugiri, out of all of us, I would... Oh, damn it, fuck it. Yugiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Tsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami, a child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Well, that's good enough for me, and everyone else, I would hazard. Aye, the matter is settled. Tsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fasten the chains around their necks. Aye, which is why I mean to conclude this business with Tsuyu first, out of sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There's no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks with Tsuyu. I don't know what it is about today, but I keep trying to slip into Even after 2 weeks of surveillance, it was difficult for me to accept that Yotsuyu's condition was genuine, but not as difficult as accepting Gosetsu's affection for her. That was just a little side. I don't know why I keep trying to slip into like Irish or Scottish. I fucking kind of uncommon. Not totally uncommon, but kinda. We hop on our Chocobo. We head to the docks. I could have probably teleported there faster. Yeah, but whatever. Alphino. Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long. Cutscene. My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She is nowhere to be found, says Hien, running up. What? But the Garleans will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether. Shit, dude. That was a quick turn. What about Gosetsu? Nothing? He doesn't know? Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember her taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new-fallen snow it was. Was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No. No, I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Captain gives a bow as Hien walks away, calmly. 'Twould seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami, help me. No good can come of this. Or she went to get persimmons for Gosetsu. It's my guess. Anyway, we have a new grouping of armor to think about. Scouting is most likely for bard, ninja, maybe dancer. Or wait, no. Aiming would be dancer, machinist, bard. Scouting would be ninja. I don't know what the other... I think maybe just ninja. Healing, obvious. Healers. Casting would be the other obvious. Red Mage, etc. I'm going to look at the job list really quick. Hold on, sorry. And also want to make sure... I don't think I would ever have any need for scouting or aiming because I don't have any of those jobs on this character. I have 2 healers, a tank, a magic damage dealer from afar, and a maiming, so like the strength-based dragoon. But I do want to look at God dang it, that's what I meant to do. Let's go there. FF14 jobs. It's item level 370 armor, not accessories. That's one thing that I fucked up before. So I don't have a bard. I have a machinist, but I don't really play that character. I don't play any character aside from fucking Mercy, because that's just how I choose to play now. It's just I make the videos for Mercy for the storyline, and I have ignored every other character I have made since then. But I have a summoner who I enjoy. That is do I use the DPS? Is that character also a black mage? I can't remember. Red Mage is boring so far, but that's whatever. I'll just keep it as is. I am interested in playing a machinist way more than I'm interested in playing a bard. It says updated. Is that because the job was updated? Oh, they just have heavy shot, straight shot, raging strikes, venomous bite, bloodletter. I think those two, venomous bite and bloodletter, are both. No, bloodletter is your off global cooldown. Repelling shot lets you jump away. I think wind bite is the second dot you have. Mage's Ballad, Warden's Paean, Barrage, Army's Paean, Reign of Death, Battle Voice, Sidewinder. I remember a lot of these from Final Fantasy XI. Imperial Arrow was also a limit break along with Sidewinder. The actual bards had like Army's Paean and Mage's Ballad. There was no Warden's Paean. Barrage was a ranger thing. Stormbite, Constant Bite. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, that's a no on that stuff. However, decline this for now. Look at my Red Mage gear. It's item level 370, so I would benefit in head, body, hands, legs. For White Mage, I would benefit in... Wow. None. That's an easy fucking answer, isn't it? Well, Red Mage is once again going to jump ahead of Dragoon. Sorry. Break through the cutscene here. Take. Casting. Bust this open. Bust it. Ow. This here, a cheerful all the fellas. So, head goes from 290 to 370. Body, 290 to 370. Hands, 290 to 370. I don't like the look of this, but legs, 315 to 370. And once again, feet are fine. For some reason, I keep getting feet. I don't have a fetish, I promise. This gear is also a red and black motif, mostly red. They're robes. This is kind of, I would say this is much more of summoner or black mage kind of garb instead of red mage, because red mage can use the mobility. But I have robes. And a hat that I can only... I guess it is... No, it kind of looks like an Imperial soldier's hat. Kind of. Whatever. Goes from 359 average item level to 383, surpassing all of my other jobs. That's weird for the job that I like the least. But okay. Okay. End of quest, end of gear, equipment, end of video. I will see you for the next one given to us by Hien later.